Hello YouTube and welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. So today I have for you a very short video just showing a little bit of this zombie deck that I started using today. I wanted to try out Bond's new skill, Straight to the Grave, which is basically a field spell skill that gives you Wasteland at the beginning of the duel. And I also got a Prismatic called the Mummy, so I wanted to show that off. The deck is not too spicy. Like I said, I haven't had a ton of time to really work on decks. I leave out of town tomorrow, so haven't had a ton of time to play. I had to get ready, you know, with packing and stuff. But this is just a regular beatdown using mainly 4-star zombie beaters, and I only have one real Koki. Basically, you just want to swarm the field using Call of the Mummy or your Guzuki, and then you have Storm to get rid of back row. You have your regular wall disruption, enemy controller protection, and I'm also using two Teuton mask. I don't know. When a spell trap card is activated that targets exactly one zombie type monster on the field and no other cards, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. So basically this can negate enemy controller, it can negate Tribute to the Doom, it can negate stuff like that. And it actually came very clutch in one duel. But other than that, you can switch it out for whatever you want. 2 Gozuki because that's all I have. Like I said, the Ryo Koki, just a nice 2400 beater, 1 tribute. So I like that. I could also have used Red Eye Zombie, but I just went with the Ryo Koki. We have 2 Heavy Knight of the Flame, 1800 zombie, 2000 under the field spell, and he can banish once you Gemini summon him. 1 Immortal Ruler, just another 1800 4-star zombie, and then 2 Regenerating Mummy. Again, they're just beaters. And then I have 1 Samurai Skull because I wish I had a third Guzuki, but I don't. So let's go ahead and get into this replays real quick. My game decides to load ever. I want to give a quick shout out to one of my moderators and really good friends, Biggie. He gave me a huge donation yesterday, and we're really close to the new PC. Still not quite there yet, but hopefully in the next couple months I can make enough money off of the videos and start ordering parts, so I can get that new PC. But anyway, here we're going up against Red Eye Zombie, which you're gonna start seeing Red Eye Zombie a lot again, especially because they did get some nice cards. They can use this skill if they want, but I think that also because a lot of people are running zombies, I don't know, it's just like the trend right now. But that was a very easy win. I didn't get to commentate on any of that, I apologize. Basically, I summoned 2 monsters, used my enemy controller on the Red Eyes to win the game. Nothing too fancy, but I do apologize that I completely missed the whole replay. I got sidetracked. Let's see if I can do better on this one against Joey Wheeler. Bonds looks like such a maniac, man. He almost looks like an evil Weevil, even though Weevil is already pretty evil. Like a Weevil down the road, once he ages a little bit, he starts getting bald. I don't know, they look pretty similar. But we're going up against 6 Samurais. We see this Sanji, he goes for Hand of the 6. Unfortunately, I don't have my trap, but actually my trap would have negated that, so it doesn't matter. But I pick up Call of the Mummy, so I can immediately summon my Ryo Koki and my Immortal Ruler. One thing to know about Immortal Ruler is that you cannot special summon it, so you gotta be wary about that. I decide to save my enemy controller and just crash with the Immortal Ruler, and pretty much he has to go all defense. Doesn't seem to have anything. I figured he was waiting for Inishi maybe. That's what I was worried about, so I kept the enemy controller. We see the econ there, but again, not much he can do beyond that. Yeah, and then I just get him for game. I really like the artwork of this card. I wish it had a better effect. Now we got a Pegasus. I also wanted to, you know, post a video today so that you guys were aware that I'm going out of town, so I won't be able to post, you know, videos until probably Tuesday after I get back. So there's not gonna be any streams this weekend, sadly. But I'll probably make that up next week since I don't work. Here we're going up against Gladiator Beast, so I figure the most important thing was to get rid of the back row and destroy this bestiary. So I just used Storm, even though I have to get rid of my field spell. I got rid of both back row. My Gasuki got rid of the bestiary, and now I can swarm the field, dumping a Gasuki from grave so I can special summon the real Koki from my hand, and that wins me the game. Nice and easy. And then we got Bandit Keith. I really want to make a zombie deck that actually takes advantage of Zombie World, but I haven't had enough time to, you know, to play around with it. Not work around with it. Play around with it. I already unlocked it because I think my bonds is at level 25, so the 1.5 experience is really helping. And here you're gonna see how this card was the MVP of this duel. I used my Samurai Skull, just dump a zombie, you know, to thin my deck. We see Amazonas with 3 back row, so it's very scary. We see Amazonas archers. I used my enemy controller to destroy the Amazonas Sage because I thought he was gonna have something like a mirror wall. Unfortunately, he has powerful rebirth. So that makes me, forces me to crash my Samurai Skull into it. He gets Tiger from Queen's Pawn, goes for the Econ, but I have my Teuton Mask. So instead of losing both cards, and you know, her keeping the Amazonas crashes with the Heavy Knight of Flame, I pick up another Teuton Mask, and no reason to attack. I waited so I could normal summon it, because since the Tiger had been special summoned, I could banish it. He goes for the Econ play once again, and my Teuton Mask comes in clutch. Ends up running into my Heavy Knight. I go for the normal summon on the one on the field in case that was another powerful rebirth. It was a mirror wall, and that just wins me the game. So the Teuton Mask literally winning me the game right there. And that's pretty much it for me. Like I said, I just wanted to record this so I could let you guys know where I'm gonna be in the next few days and why you won't be seeing any videos. But because I won't be back until after Christmas, I wanted to leave you guys with this. You know, I really wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas. I appreciate all the support I've been getting from every single one of you, and I hope you have a good time with your families. If you do celebrate, happy holidays if you celebrate something else. And thank you so much for watching. Till next time.